about in a little bit. But speaking of incredible, and I'm calling all collectors in right now, because if you are one of those people who is always on the hunt for Sleeping Beauty turquoise, that perfect, pristine turquoise, we have it for you. And it's coming to us from Affinity Gems. Done in sterling silver. Look at the size of that cabochon. Look at the perfect milky blue that you get on this. That's only when you have that true Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Done in a very, it's kind of like this cross between something that's very modern and Art Deco at the same time, as far as the styling is concerned, in my opinion. But it's perfect, it's clean. The presence of the turquoise is just insane. So originally this was $310. It's now $60 plus less, coming home to you for $249.98. There's only a finite amount of Sleeping Beauty turquoise in this world, so please take advantage. It's a $50 easy pay. It's the best of the best. There's fewer than 300 in each, and by each I mean, do you want it in the sterling silver, or do you want it in the 14 karat yellow gold, which is over that sterling silver? This is J433941. Let me please invite in Caroline Irvin. She is a graduate from the GIA. She is a good friend of ours here at QVC. She is an absolute expert in the world of gemstones, and it's so fun to see turquoise, Sleeping Beauty turquoise from Affinity Gems. Hi.
Yeah. Hey, Julia. Great to see you. It is fun to see Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I agree. And especially a cabochon this large. We more often than not, especially these days with the mine closed, see pieces that are sort of a cluster of many smaller pieces of Sleeping Beauty. So to have this big, beautiful oval shaped cabochon, just that celebration of the perfect turquoise color is really phenomenal.
I literally chose this top to wear because I knew I was gonna wear the turquoise, because it just pops. It's such this gorgeous presence of color, that perfect sky blue, and the size of it and the styling really highlights it even further.
Yeah, it does. I love that you mentioned it reminds you of like Art Deco jewelry. And I think, Julia, that's because of the geometric nature of the ring. It has those clean lines to it. And you're absolutely right. It sort of references back that geometry that was happening in Art Deco, but yet it's so fresh and like arrestingly modern at the same time. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that is so much fun. It's semi bezel set. So it's
Okay.
set, you see the bezel doesn't go all the way around. It's just on the shorter sides of it. So you see that entire beautiful dome,
Oh, look at
and then
that.
it goes to 5 different bands, and there's open space there. And it's hard to see that in the camera because that beautiful high polish is reflecting back at us. But there is negative space, and it has these 5 distinct bands, and then it joins back into one, so it's comfortable to wear.
Yeah, you can see my nail behind it. I'm sorry, my nails are a little grown out. There's been no time for a manicure in the last 2 weeks, but that's okay. I like literally
You're a
saw this show
working
and I was like,
girl.
rings, but my nails, I don't have
They
time.
look great.
That's
They
why I
look
go with a
great.
neutral color anyway, just so I can get away with it for a week or two longer than normal. I would
Totally.
love to talk a little bit more about the storied history of
Yeah,
Sleeping Beauty turquoise, because it really is a collector's item and people really
it
do
is.
search the world over for it.
Yeah, it is true. It is one of the most sought after locales for turquoise. And it is unfortunate, however, because the mine is closed. So the Sleeping Beauty mine is located in Globe, Arizona, and it closed over 10 years ago. And so what's out of the mine is out and it's no longer operating. So there's no new material coming out of that mine. And that makes it a little scary because it's limited to get,
Right.
but it has launched it really into this collector's status turquoise. And the only other turquoise like that in the world is Persian turquoise. That is sought
Okay.
after as well. And when I worked at, one of the biggest auction houses in the jewelry department in the world, those were the two locations when someone called with turquoise jewelry. If they
Right.
told us, oh, it's Persian turquoise or oh, it's Sleeping Beauty, that really made our ears perk up because those locations are the finest producers of turquoise.
And when you hear Sleeping Beauty, you know it's going to be absolutely pristine, no striations, nothing. Oftentimes you see turquoise with those striations and flecks of gold, and that's beautiful too. But if you want the perfect, pristine, clean turquoise color, then you're looking for Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Now let me just remind you, we do have sizes 4 through 11. This is over $60 off of the QVC price, and it's an easy pay of $50 to get this one home. That's 5 easy pays right there. You just choose if the color of your precious metal. It's precious metal any way that you look at it though. Either in that sterling silver, and you know what's so interesting, Caroline, that each metal highlights the turquoise in a very different manner.
Yeah,
And then I also
it
have
does.
a 14 karat yellow gold over that sterling.
Yeah, it really does. You get that nice icy white clean look with the sterling, or it's such a luxe like 60s. The 1960s was big on turquoise and
Yes.
yellow gold combinations like that, and so it is. Each really has their own identity.
It really is gorgeous. It's a lot of presence on the finger, presence on the hand, and that in part is that high polish metal, whether you do the sterling silver or you do the 14 karat yellow over the sterling, but that color. It doesn't matter. I don't know what it is about Sleeping Beauty turquoise, but if you're wearing a white t-shirt, black, hot pink, like I am right now, papaya I think is what this is called, something like that. I don't remember. It just comes to life on the finger. Guava, not papaya. Thanks, Carrie. I was close.
Still a
I
fruit.
was
It
close.
counts.
All right, so a $50 easy pay brings it home. Remember, this is true, genuine Sleeping Beauty turquoise. More of these just arrived this week, but there's not a lot. Either in the sterling silver or the 14 karat yellow gold over that sterling silver. It's J433941. Thank you, Caroline.
Thank you, Julia. Great to see you.